What up, people? This is Mr. Bennett again, episode 2. This is actually a stage 3 paper, but it's gonna be from 1 to 30. So episode 3 will contain the remainder. Alright? So let's go. Usually it's a hour paper, 2 hours paper, so this should take no longer than 1 hour. Alright, let's get right to it. Which one of the following lists contain all the factors of 20? And we know factors, right? Numbers that can multiply and give it 20. Whole numbers are we are called natural numbers. This is how I normally tell my students to do it. Right? And then we go from here. So it will be 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. So this is C. Usually when I'm teaching city and guilds, I do not give my students the options, only some of them, right? Which of the following statement is not true? 3 is a prime number, that is true. 6 is a factor of 24, that is true. Well, look for the line. 9 is a prime number. Now 9 is not a prime number. Remember, prime numbers have only 2 factors, 1 and itself. 1 times 9 are factors and 3 times 3. So 9 is not a prime number. A lot of people think that all whole numbers are prime numbers. This one says 5 to the third. So it's 5 times 5 times 5. And that will give us 125. Alright? Alright. This one says, what is the square root of 100? What number multiplied by itself will give you 100, and that would be 10. Right, let's go to this one now. What is 66,000 written in standard form? Remember, we're going to carry to the first natural number, which is right between here. So the decimal point is right here now. So let's just count the number of places. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be 6.6 times 10 to the 4th. Alright. Let's go on to number 7. I want this to be a very short paper. When I look no close, just to try to help people. What is 7.3 times 10 to the 6? Now guys, this can be very tricky, Now we're gonna move the decimal point 6 places. So we could just add on some zeros first. Alright, and 6. So 6 to our right rather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Say so many zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3. So that would be D. This can be very tricky, alright? Look at them very carefully. Alright, so on to 7. Guys, just hit that like button for me too now, please. Alright. On one day, the temperature outside was 28 degrees. The temperature in a freezer was 18 degrees. What is the difference in temperature? Now guys, I want to share this one with you. This can be very, very tricky. Alright, let's look at this one. I could look on it in a practical sense. As some students, I remember I was in class and me and my students were debating this. Alright, and I had to show them this. Alright, so this is the point 0. So below 0 is freezing, right? So let us say this is negative 18. And this is 28 for argument's sake. Alright, it was actually given. Now, what they say, what was the difference in temperature? Now, this would be the difference would be 18 plus 28. So it's actually positive 46. A lot of persons might be thinking that it's minus 46, but it's 46. The difference in the temperature is 46. All right, so number 8, what is the binary number 1010 in the decimal system? Now let us look at this now. So I did one of these earlier on my channel. All right, so this would be 2 to the 0, and we go on 2 to the 1, 2 to the 2, and 2 to the 3. Now what we'll be doing is to find 2 to the 1, that is 1. But guys, first you can cross off the 1 with 0 because they're going to multiply. Right? So anything times 0 or 0. So cross off them here. 2 to the 1 is 2. 2 times 1, 2. 2 to the 3, that means 2 times 2 times 2, that give you 8. And you add them, 8 plus 2, that is 10. So this is C. Hit the money here, guys. Solve 4.5 plus 3.13 plus 0.03 minus 2.9. All right, so let us set it out first. So it's 4.5. I'm just gonna put 0 because I noticed that these have 3 places, right? Decimal point on the decimal point. I hope I have this space. Remember, no calculators are allowed. And then 0.09. So all we're gonna do now is just add these. 9 and 3, 12. So that's 2, carry 1. 5 and 1, 6, and that's 7. Decimal point and a decimal point. 4 and 3, 7. So it's $7.72. So it's $7.72 minus 2.9. The decimal point must be on a decimal point, all right? So we're just gonna put 0 to hold the space because 2.9 and 2.90 is the same thing. But remember, we are subtracting now. 0 from 2, leave 2. 9 from 7, you can't. Borrow 1 from the brother, right? And 9 from 17, leave 8. And 2 from 6, put a decimal point. 2 from 6, leave 4. So our answer would be 4.82. All right. All right, so let's go on to number 10. And this one is another headache. A customer buys a bag of flour that costs $2.79 or $2.79 and a salted mackerel that costs long time I eat piece of salt mackerel, you know, peeps. And salted mackerel that costs $9.65 or $9.65. All right. How much change does the customer receive from $20? Guys, what you notice about City and Guilds? And deal with a lot of sense, right? Makes sense, don't it? All right, so let's go. So it's a bag of flour, so that's $2.79. So we have to add $2.79. Remember, decimal point must be under decimal point. That is a trick to decimals. A lot of students at the C-Sec level struggle with this, you know. Don't understand why, but they do. All right, so let us add this. So 5 and 9, that's 14. 4 carry 1. So that gives us 8 plus 6, that's 14. 4 carry 1, decimal point on a decimal point. 9 and 1, 10 and 2, 12. So what the person spent is $12.44. So we can just subtract that from $20. Put the decimal point there. Put 2 zeros. And then we shell down this, don't it? So it's $12.44. A lot of students struggle with this, you know. 4 from 0. Oh my, you can't. So guess what? You borrow this and this left 1 each time. Yeah, put 9 so don't it? And then 4 from 10 leave 6. 4 from 9 leave 5. 2 from 9 leave 7. So that's $7. 1 from 1 leaves 0. So that's $7.56. But guys, if you cannot subtract, what you could have done is to find out, just add, this is what they spent. So to get back at $20, you add each one of these to it and see which one of them you would have gotten, right? All right, so that is A. I know that a person struggle with the subtraction. All right, I just make a need 36 lengths of ribbon, each 0.5 meter long. What is the total length of the ribbon she needs? All right, so what we're gonna do now is basically multiply 36 by 55. Just do it with the whole numbers. And a lot of people gonna say, oh, you can't do it like that. Let's multiply. We know say it's gonna be approximately probably either 18 or 19. We're not sure, so we have to work it out. So let's ignore the decimal point for now and multiply 55 times 36. 5, 6, 30. 5, 3 is 15, and 3, 18. Put a space holder as we're multiplying by 50 now. So put the space holder for all it. So 5, 6, 30. Basically, we're gonna get the same thing. So 0, 8, 1. Because if we are multiplying by 5, you see anything? Alright. So 0, 8, 9, and 1. Now we add 2 decimal places. 2 decimal places right here. So we're gonna put back the answer to 2 decimal places. So our answer is C, 19.8. You see how easy maths is, guys? So it's 19.8 is the most suitable answer. And it makes sense because 0.55 is almost like a half, right? But it's a little bit more than a half. As if it was 0.5, we multiply 36 by, we would have got 18. All right, how long 1.5 kilogram bags can be filled from a sack containing how many? Because that means, you know, oh, so and so. How many? So what we're doing now is dividing how many 1.5 kilogram bags can be filled from a sack containing 30 kilograms. Two ways we can do this, guys. I'm gonna show you the easier way. Bam. So one say, all right, 1.5 plus 1.5. That give it 3, ain't it? So basically these are 2 bags, right? So we divide 30 by 3 and we get 10. But remember, this represents 2. So we just multiply it by 2 and we get 20. So that is 20. Alright guys, actually I circle 4.5. Yeah. So we can just say 1.5 plus 1.5 and we add it 20 times and we get that. What is 0.76 times 0.6? Well, this is 2 decimal places, 7642, and we have 2 decimal places, 1 plus 1. So the answer must have 2 decimal places. That one here tricky now, you know, guys. All right. Find the total cost of 1.75 kilogram of chicken at $2.64 $2.64 per kilogram, and 0.5 kilogram of flour at $5.10 per kilogram. All right, put us reason. It's very easy now, guys. All right, so we want 1 3/4, right? And then we have, so this is for 1 kilogram. That's what it means. So I could do that. So it's $2.64 per kilogram. But we need 3/4. So it's 1 3/4. So we need 3/4 of this. So what we can do is find 75% of 264, or we can just simply say to divide 264. So 4 into that, you can't. 4 into 4, 8, 4, 6, 24. So that's 6. We have 24 here, so this remains a 2, and that's a 6, right? That means a quarter will be 66. So 3/4 will be 3 times 66. Remember, guys, you don't have a calculator, so what you have to do is just use some simple reasoning and find it out. And that is why City and Guilds is very, very tricky. So multiply this by, this represents a quarter, right? So we just multiply this, we get 3/4. So 3 6s, 18, 8 carry 1. 3 6s, 18, and 1, 19. So what this represents is $1.90. Alright, so this after the flour alone. No, chicken. So 3/4 of that is 198. Alright. Now we have flour and 0.5 flour at 510 per kilogram. So look at this. It's only half kilogram of flour. So we have to find half of 510 and divide, and then that would be the answer, right? So 510, half of 510, what would be that? You know, people are gonna say, yo, you know the answer, but may I show everything, all right? 2 into 5, 2, 2 carry 1, 2 2 is 4 rather, so 1, 2 into this goes 5 times 2, 5, 10. So this is left 1 and that 5 times. Alright. So it means that it's $2.55 you're gonna buy for the flour. Because you did not buy 1 kilogram, you only buy half. Add this and now you would that. Alright. This is what we do. So this represents pound, this represents the 3/4 pound of chicken, and this represents the flour. I just want to make sure everybody gets it now. 4 and 8, 12, and 5, 17. So boom, 7. Oh, and the one of 17, you know. So the answer is this. But guys, add it up and see it. Let me add it up and see it like it. 107 and that 16. 16 and 5, 21. Put my decimal point, 21357. Alright, so it's $7.17. On to 15. A customer buys 3 packs of cookies that cost 0.55 each and a packet of pasta that costs 6.982. She gives the shop assistant $20. How much change does she receive? So it's 0.5 and it's 3 package. I have to highlight them something here. I always tell my students highlight these things, all right? And then $20, all right? So it's 0.5. You can add it 3 times, or you can just say, I could just multiply, easier. And you buy 3 package, 3, 5, 15, there is 5, carry 1, 3, 5, 15, and 1, 16, 3, 0, 0, plus 1, so that's 1. So basically, the person pays $1.65 for the cookies. Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? All right, and then now we add This one come about. Then we add $6.92 because that was to pay for the pasta. Pasta kind of expensive though. Must be a big pasta. My friend name in Trinidad and Tobago. Alright, so 2 and 9, 2 and 5, that's 7. This is what you're spending on. 6 and 9, 15. So 5 carry 1. And put the decimal point. So 6 and 1, 7 and that 8. So basically the person spends $8.50. So if you take away $20, if you take away $8.57 from, you would get 11.43. All right. Now after do it, guys, because think about it. This already past $8. If I spend $8 flat, then I get $12 change, right? Or you go on to 57 cents. So that means it's 43. All right. All right. Let's move on to 16. Solve 1 3/4 plus 1 plus 2 2/3, and that is fraction. I've done so many fraction on my channel, you guys need to check it out. All right, so 1 times, put it the easy way. 1 and 1 is 2. We're gonna add the whole number, so we get 3. So now we're gonna add 3/4 and 2/3. All right, so we're gonna add these separate, and then we add the answer to 3. All right, so the LCM of 4 and 3 would be 12. Most naturally, the answer here, you know, has the LCM at 12, but work it out just for the persons who might be struggling. All right, so 4 into 12, that's 3. So multiply this by 3. So 3 is 9. Plus 3 into 12 goes 4 times. So 2 4s 8. So this gives me 17 over 12. How many 12s can I get out of 17? So that is 1 and remainder 5 over 12. So all we have to do is add the 3. Ain't it? We add the 3 to the 1 and 5, 12, and we get 4 and 5, 12. So that would be our answer. But students, think about it. Once you reach a stage where the LCM, unless it was broken down, you know it's gonna be this, right? Because the LCM at 12. No way the LCM could be 8. But unless they reduce it, we get a fraction and reduce it. So we are at 16. Now we're gonna move on to 17. I don't see 17 at all. All right. So this one says solve 3 and 3/7 minus 3/4. Could be the one in the hard way. So 3 times 10, that's 30, and that's 37 over 10. Minus 3/4. The lowest common multiple would be 20. The lowest number that 10 and 4 can go into. 10 into that goes 2 times. 2 7s 14, 4 carry 1, 2 3 6 and 1 74. 4 into 20 goes 5 times. 3 5 15. Alright, so now we're gonna take away 74 minus 15, and then we divide by 20. And that's very simple, guys. Alright, so 74 that, and 5 from that apart. Alright, so that's 59 over 20. How many 20s I can get out of 59? If I 3, it'll be 60. So that means I can get 2 and 19 over 20. Sorry for the quality of the paper, guys, but you know it already. So that would be D. Number 18, what is 4 and 4/5 minus 2 and 2/3? When I do it the long way again, 4, 5, 20, and that's 24 over 5. My prep students, I hope you guys watching this. All right, 2, 3, 6 plus 2, that's 8 over 3. We're doing this in our prep class right now. 4, 5, 20. Oh, so this is supposed to be over 5. Remind them it's a D, you know. All right, so find the LCM, which is 15. 5 into 15 goes 3 times. 3 4s 12, that's our 72. Minus 3 into 15, that's 5. 5 8 40. That what, like 32. 32 over 15. So remember, how many groups of 15 we can get out of it? 2, that make 30, and 2 remainder. So as some of these are giveaway with the LCM, but that's okay. Let's work them out, guys, just in case, because it can be a case where they reduce the fraction. All right. Number 19, I think this one gave some problems, you know. A property is sold for $2.5 million. The 5 owners receive a fifth of the money each. How much money did they each receive? So I'm going to write that figure here. A property is sold for $2.5 million. So that is 2.5 million being shared for 5 persons. Oh, it's not this one. It was a different here. You don't put 2.5, they're 2 different units. All right. It's actually be a 0 0. It should be common. I don't know the shapes there already. But think of it, $500,000 each, ain't it? B. One here, one difficult one they come. All right. So number 20, solve 3 1/4 divided by 3/5. So let's go 3 4s 12 and 1 13. My prep students, hope you guys can do these, you know. We're gonna be doing these in class on Saturday. I'm gonna send this to my prep students because this is what we're actually on now. Prep class, awesome, you know, peeps. Awesome, awesome. So when we are dividing, we change it to multiplication and we reciprocate. So that's 5 over 3. So 13 times 5, because there's nothing can cancel. That should be 65. 5 3 is 15. 5 times 1, 5 over 1. Yeah, 65 over 12. How many 12 we can get out of 65? 5 12 that's 60. So that's 5. Remainder 5 over 12. So number 20 is T. Alright, so just 10 more to go. Remember to check out episode 3. It's gonna be a better quality. Those are graphs and something. They're really reasoning ability. So guys, just check them out. Alright, so it says solve 5 over 6 times 3/4. This one is straightforward. So it's 5 over 6. The next we need to appreciate you all times 3 over 4. Alright. So 5 3 is 15. We're gonna multiply numerator by, oh guys, wait. Can reduce it. 3 into 3, 1, 3 into this, 2. Makes sense, ain't it? And then we say 5 1s 5 over 8. So here we go. A is our answer. Alright, this one now. It says solve 1/4 times 3/5 plus 2/3. Guys, if they wanted you guys to get this wrong, you know what they could have done? Put the plus first and the minus. But remember, you must follow the Bundas rule. So just in case they get like that, you must follow the Bundas rule. Alright, so you do 1/4 times 3/5 first. So let us do that. When you're multiplying, you just multiply numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator. Come on, make it a code. So 133. So that's 3 over 20 plus 2/3. LCM will actually be 60. Because you're adding, once you're adding and subtracting, you find the LCM. In this case, it will be 60. 20 into 60 goes 3 times, so that's 3 3s 9. Alright, 3 into 60 goes 20 times. I see the answer, guys. I see the answer. So that's plus 2 times that would 40. So we get 49 over 60. So that is T. This one again, also the Bundas rule. 32 plus that, 73 is 21. So it will be 32 plus 21. You can't get this wrong because they have to do the Bundas bracket first, alright? And then you get what, 3 or so? 4, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 5. Can only be 53. Alright, so just few more to go, about 7. I'm not seeing this properly, but nevertheless. Alright, so credit card, bam, bam, bam. Then give back an instruction. Let's see what the question says first. I don't want to spend too much time. What would be a suitable answer for P and Q? What would be a suitable answer for P and a suitable answer for Q? Alright, so let me see P. Alright, so you have a credit card purchase, transaction receive. Alright, so P is when you have a valid credit card, yeah. Try another. So if you have a valid credit purchase, transaction receive, valid credit card, try another card. Alright, so let's try another card. Let's see what Q say now. Valid credit card, yes. Sufficient funds available, yes. Payment process, purchase confirm. So Q basically when everything goes to Q. Alright, what will be the suitable answer for P and the suitable answer for Q? P is yes, and I would say P is no, and Q is yes. Anybody want to shed some light on that? And with P, process it now go through. I see there, credit purchase, transaction receive, valid credit card. Even if you have a valid credit card, you go so try another card, right? That means you now have sufficient funds. All right, 25, calculate 9% of 9,000. So that's 9%. Percent mean out of 100. And then we are going to multiply by this. So we're going to take off 2 zeros because we're dividing by 100. And then that will be 18. So that is A. Another way you can look at it. Yeah, that's good. It's very simple. So now I have to go to say. A customer receives 7% discount for a prompt payment on goods that value 21,000. How much is the discount? Again, they just want you to find 7% of, because notice what they ask for, the discount. Sometimes they will ask for the remainder, but this time they ask for the discount. So it's 7% of 21,000. It's not much discount, but it is better than what some companies are doing. So we cancel, divide by 100. Notice 2 zeros. So it's 710. So 2 0 0 7 ones 7 and 7 twos 14. So 1470. So that would be C. Calculate the interest on $2,000 loan for 2 years at 10% simple interest per annum. So simple interest, I've done this on myself already. There's an entire something about 10 C6 past paper on this, so I don't need to go all over this again. I'm done with simple interest. What we do with it again? Guys can go and check out the video, alright? So the principal will be 2,000 for 2 years times 10%. So percent mean divide by 100, so we divide. I will just simplify and I'll read that. These two gone, these two gone. 2 times that, 40. 2 times 20, 40. 40 times 10, 400. So that will be $400. I think I'm gonna disagree with this one. Every year they put one like this, and me and them never can agree. A machine has a principal cost of 400,000. Simply depreciated is applied 20% per year. What is the value of the machine after 4 years? After 2 years, rather. I mean, them always disagree for this year. Depreciation means a reduction in the price. So I normally do it year 1, as it's each year, and then I reduce it by 20%. I could just find 80% and let me find it. What power is here? I could say 80%. It's gonna value 80% after the first year. So I normally find 80% of 400,000. Matter of fact, I reduce it to 40, but you guys not gonna understand it. Alright. So it's 400,000 rather. So it come out the right here. Not here. And then the other next zero. So we cancel this. Cancel this. 8 4 is 32. So it would value 320,000 after year 1. And then now, for this 8 4 is 32. So I would say it value 320,000. And then now, year 2, it will reduce by 40%, 20% again. I guarantee you, and then now I get the same answer. I think they calculate it for the 2 years, just like that. Oh, 320,000. I'm not on the next year, man. Yes, it's 320,000. So this cancel this. All right, so 20 times that. All right, 3. You can just split this now. That 20 by something. All right, but it by 10. So we have 3200. So all I have to do is add 0 to it. So 3200. So we just add a 0 to this, add a next 0 to this. No, I should just find 80%. I'm gonna get the answer straight. You know, have to subtract. Oh God. Guys, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just find 80% of it. So I'm gonna have to subtract. So this should actually be 80% of this. Alright, so this gone, this gone. So it will be 80 times 320. So put on the 0. No man, them not get the same answer. So we get 256. And again, every year, me and them not get the same answer. I think what they did though, if you go for the most suitable answer, I think they just do a flat rate. So like how this at 8, they take off 160. So 160 they take off. So they want this answer. But every year, me and them get a different answer. But I know what they did. They use a flat rate. But I use a reducing balance method. I mean, that's also C-second away, but this would be the answer. Alright, so number 29, what is 15% expressed as a fraction? How do I just reduce it? So it's just 15 over 100, and we reduce the fraction. Percent mean out of 100, right? So 5 into this, 3, 5 into this, 20. And that will be 3 over 20. Oh, they did say the simple. Let me see which method themselves to use as well. They say simple depreciation method. Okay. I need to go and look up that. I think that is a flat rate. Alright, what is 3/8? The last one, what is 3/8 expressed as a percentage? I already know say about this. But I could just do that times 100. Just imagine I get 3 out of 8 for your class. Alright, so we're going to divide by 4. And we get 20 here, so 25 rather. 125. 3 times that. 75. Divided by 2. So we get 37.5. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you guys in the episode 3 where we look at it. I'm gonna get some better printed ones. So big up on yourself. Alright. I'm out. No doubt.